Hey, all Ken Canadian East Coast Dabbing Crew. We here on this Monday evening, 6:53 p. Oh, Tuesday evening. Sorry about that, guys. I lost a day. So tonight we're going to try some Mr. KUSH THC blueberry raspberry syrup. And pour tous mes amis de français, welcome, bonjour et bienvenue au mon YouTube. Merci pour toutes des likes, subscribe, man, toutes des thumbs up, toutes des replies, man. Ça, c'est une chose de THC Mr. KUSH VIP. 1200 mg de THC. Pour mon ami des Français, j'ai fait mon premier, mon beaucoup de choses de français. Je parle pas beaucoup français, j'ai reçu une réserve d'Indien. So, je parle pas beaucoup français. Après ça, je parle français, j'ai resté dans Campbellton, dans Gaspé, je parle français. En tous les sites, je parle pas beaucoup français. Je parle français dans des choses, des temps, des choses, la fête, parler français. Pas tout le monde est français. J'ai fait des choses en français. Bon. J'ai fait Blue Raspberry Kool-Aid Jammer avec ça. Ça, c'est la chose. J'ai fait ça avec mes gummies. Avant, fait de l'eau avec ça. Mets le Kool-Aid Jammer. Toutes des flavors, des tastes, des gouttes, la goutte. C'est ça, la goutte, le taste, la goutte. Et avec un sac comme ça, il fait un verre plein comme ça. Ça, comme j'ai dit, j'ai prends toute la bouteille. 1200 mg. Il prend 3/4 d'heure pour fesser, demi-heure, 3/4 d'heure pour fesser. So, j'ai fait un couple de tip-off d'un beau diamant de quelque chose. Oh, the Butter Brother. Ouais, the Butter Brother. Lemon Tree. J'ai pas, mon caméra n'est pas gardé ça. C'est Lemon Tree, Butter Brother. J'ai acheté ça sur Pop's Cannabis, Pop's Dispensary. Ça, c'est la... Oh, j'ai fermé ça. Mon lumière, j'ai trop de lumière, c'est ça. J'ai trop de lumière ici. Comme ça. Là! Mon caméra n'est pas focus. Ça, c'est tannant, ça. Ça, c'est pas bon. C'est bien, ça, non? Focus, mon tabarnak. Ça, c'est des démons. J'ai fume ça tout le jour. Ça, c'est mon choix. Mon choix de fumeuse, c'est ça. C'est des démons. J'ai acheté tout ça sur Pop's Cannabis. Ça, c'est mon ZP Banger avec mon e-nail. Il fait tout le temps 975. So, c'est chaud. C'est rien pour les faire des dabs. Des dabs et des démons. OK. Ah, pas de cuillère. Ah, mon titi Skylo. Allô, Skylo. Dis bonjour, Skylo, à tout le monde. Ouais, tiens, papa. Dis bonjour à tout le monde, papa. Hein? Ouais, dis bonjour à tout le monde, Skylo. Ça, c'est Skylo. Oui, ça, c'est la belle fille dans la vie, ça. Moi puis mon femme, prend, elle, dans une place d'abus. La première année, il fait dehors tous les jours dans l'hiver, dans l'été. Il fait 3 battues avec des pocket-pics. Et il est pas bon. Pas 2 ans et demi, moi puis mon femme et rescue. Puis là, maison la vie, une maison pour la bibi. Cause c'est ça, il, il fait de dos sur le coach. Il prend un 2000 pièces coach à cuillère, toute cuillère, toute automatique. Il push button pour tout. Il prend ça c'est le lit à Skylo, avec tous les bébés. Il prend tous les bébés. Il prend des bourses à Arnial, papa est chassé pour elle. Ouais. Ça, c'est la belle fille en vie, hein, Skylo? Oui, sûr. Ça, c'est belle fille en vie. Oui, sûr, la belle fille, la belle fille. Oui, sûr, la belle face. Oui, la belle face, comme ça. Ça, c'est mon fils. Mon bébé, ça. And for all my YouTube subscribers out there, tonight we're doing some THC blueberry raspberry syrup from Mr. KUSH, VIP. It's from Pop's Cannabis, over at Pop's Cannabis. Oh, my camera's just out of focus tonight for some reason. I must have hit it or something. I must have moved it or hit it or something. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. Anyway, it's Mr. KUSH's VIP blueberry raspberry syrup. There's got to be a few hundred milliliters of stuff in there for sure. Now, let me do what I always do. Put some juice in the syrup bottle and mix the. So we're gonna get everything. I don't know. Waste not, want not, like Grandma always says, or she always said. God rest her soul. And we're doing a lot better since my sister passed away in that. And that's all kind of settled and done with. I miss her, but she's better off not suffering. So now, as we give this a good mixture, up the lips, over the gums, like Grandpa used to say, watch out, guts, here she comes. Ah, and that's the way you do that. Because if you hesitate, it's just going to take too long. So you just guzzle that back. We're going to put this up and we'll be right back. There. Now, so shout out to David Plord and his wife Maggie. Miss you guys. Waste not, want not. sticky blueberry juice. Now I'm going to have to use some alcohol. So, and as I was saying in my last video that we did at Pops, they're having another big Christmas draw. And they got a whole pile of prizes going out for Christmas draw. And if you're over at 71A Interprovincial Boulevard at Pops Cannabis on Christmas Eve day, you have a chance to be free gifts all day. So stop by, make your purchases. Josh will be there for sure with all your smoke needs. And I think there's some new strands in. I'm not 100% sure. I know there's Cookie KUSH that's new, that's in. And prices are all awesome. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and $300 purchases, you're getting a Wi-Fi 7 gram, or what is that? Anyway, it's 7 gram top quality nugs. If you spend $300 or more, $100 or more gets I think it's pens, and you're entered into the contest for Christmas draw. $100 I think it gets you more tickets or something. I'm not sure. I never really verified that with Josh, so don't mark me on that. But so now, as I was saying to a couple of the customers today, les Français, je pense que il vient au quelque chose de gaspiller ou quelque chose en tour. J'ai fait un des démons comme ça, avec mon gros zippy pit, un gros tabarnak. Pour tous nos amis de français, welcome, bienvenue à mon channel Canadian East Coast Dabbing Group. Ça, c'est pour toi. Yeah, shout out to David Flord and Maggie. Shout out to Mike and Max out there in Edmonton. Of course, you're going to cough. It's diamonds. So, hope everybody's doing good, staying safe, staying warm, staying dry. Awful bad ice out there now. Yeah, I was doing some silicone. Get some silicone on my pants. Great stuff. Got a cock that leaks though. Holy. Keep that cold air outside. Well, now, what to do for the next 45 minutes before this kicks in? I could play some music, but then YouTube will tag me for copyright infringement. And I hope everybody's getting ready for Christmas. Got another 11 days. Already 14th of December, 2021. This year is gone. Done. Chew. Oof. I need a towel. Because diamonds is one thing that. There. Whoop. So I don't know if the Mr. KUSH is going to be, well, from what I hear about the Mr. KUSH, is a very good product. The gummies are really good. So I think the syrup will be really good too. Like 1,200 milligrams is 1,200 milligrams. That's 1.2 grams of THC, pure THC in that whole bottle. So, and it's a sativa. That's true. That's true. It's a sativa. That's what I was told. So I hope it's a sativa. I hope it's not one of them indicas. Because you know me, folks. I ain't the indica guy. I don't like that indica. I like the sativa. I like the uppity ups. So, yes. And I'm going to have to hire myself a French interpreter for sure, because I got, I didn't notice, and I apologize. It's just, I didn't know I had that many French viewers. And I guess, like, I do have a lot of French friends. My son has a lot of French friends, and Gaspé is French, and you know, all up up west coast of Quebec is French, and so you know what I mean. Like, yes, I understand now, because like, hey, you know, like everybody wants to understand, like, you know, when we're talking about diamonds and the percentages of THC and you know the different. I did myself up a cracking. I do this once in a while. I get. How can you say that? I get scientific. Oh, shout out to my buddy Jay. Hope you're doing good. Cool chicken you got there, Mr. Chang. It's cool. See now? See that, buddy? What, that fucking 2 years ago? You couldn't even make a fucking baby plant. Now you're making baby fucking chickens. Jesus Christ. You know? Like, honestly, dude. 2 or 3 years ago, you couldn't make a baby plant. And now you're making live babies with a heart. That's pretty cool. A lot of people couldn't do that. But hey, you took it and you run with it, man, and you know what I mean? You started with a little bit, now you got like a whole farm down there. But that's cool, man. That's cool. That's really nice, man. I enjoyed hearing from you. I enjoyed that picture too. And like I explained to you, man, like just, you know what I mean? Like I lost my mom, my sister in 3 months. Like just poof. Anyway, I made myself a crack. I took a gram of diamonds. These diamonds. These ones. These pretty ones right there in the bottle. Them pretty diamonds. And then I took a gram of these crumble. You can also get this at Pop's Cannabis. It's beautiful crumble. I love it. I smoke it all the time. And then I took a gram of comatose, a gram of mimoso, and a gram. What was the other gram? I threw the bottle away. Or did I? No, I didn't. RASEBERRY. That's what it was. Yeah, that's what it was. RASEBERRY, comatose, and mimoso. All live hash rosins. And I mix them all together with a gram of a gram of diamonds and a gram of crumble and 3 grams of live rosin. Well, my friend, ça c'est fait de la chose des deux vieilles. J'ai parlé avec le stylo Yokan aujourd'hui. Ça c'est brûlé dans ton Yokan, madame. Ça c'est fait bon dans ton Yokan. Oui, sir, man. Ça c'est le live hash rosin. Il fait dans la presse. Ça c'est bon. Pour ton stylo. Ton stylo de Yokan, là, ça, la presse, the hash, live hash rosin, ça, oh, il sent bon. Et tout dans ça, j'ai mis pour mon même, là. Ça, c'est pour mon même. 1 gramme de dimon, 1 gramme de crumble, 1 gramme de RASEBERRY live rosin, 1 gramme de comatose live rosin, 1 gramme de mimoso live rosin. J'ai brassé ça, tout. Mon petit saint chose. J'ai fait, non, ça, la Kraken. La Kraken, c'est 5 choses de fumeuse. Comme j'ai dit, mon email est tout le temps. À 5h30 dans le matin, j'ai ouvert 12h le soir, 11h le soir, j'ai formé. Les week-ends, 4h, 5h. Excuse-moi. C'est dur, c'est une gorge. J'ai vieilli, tabarnak, j'ai 58. C'est pas une fucking jeune de 20 ans, là. J'ai 58. J'ai fait ça tout le jour, man. Tous les jours. J'ai fait de dimanche tout le jour. J'ai mon stylo ici. Comme j'ai dit, mon stylo. Pour 4 jours. Reste dans ça. Excuse-moi. J'ai fait ça tout le jour, même chose. Ça, c'est dans mon poche tout le temps. Ouf. Ça, c'est un beau petit rush. J'ai fait de français juste pour des chums de français. J'ai un chum de Whitesbrook, man. Oh, mon chum, man. Gardez mon channel, man. Tabarnak, gardez. Hey, man, I miss you, man. You know I'm a talk. You know who you are. There's not many friends I have in Whitesbrook. You is my brother in Whitesbrook. And I miss you, man. I miss you. You know, call me, you know, text me. And I miss you, man. Just because you stopped the smoke don't mean nothing, man. We still brothers, man. And I know you can't come here on the bike, but hey, you got the truck, you got the car. Le pont, c'est pas bloqué, man. Viens. C'est rien qu'un ligne. Il travaille ou quelque chose. Il fait je peine ou quelque chose. J'ai passé 100 fois pour jour, tabarnak. Non, non, viens, mon chum. J'ai quelque chose pour toi. Mon, mon petit frère de Bessic. Viens à moi. Viens voir Skylo, tabarnak. Est-ce qu'il est Skylo? Oh, Skylo, il est là. Il est quand j'ai gars, ça. La belle fille dans la vie, gars, ça. Ça, c'est une belle fille, là. Et... Oh, ça, c'est la belle fille, belle fille. C'est un red nose, un nez rouge, un pure. J'ai des papiers tout avec elle. C'est chip tout. Le gars après moi, il fait beaucoup de chance pour elle. Mais il fait rien. Il laisse de haut dans le garage, man, dans l'hiver. Hey, l'hiver, en tout ici, dans le fait, tabarnak. Il pas de peur, man. Fuck, c'est un pitbull, man. Moi, il reste sur le couch avec une couverte, man. Des couvertes de bébé pour entrer dehors. Je vais mettre des couvertes sur elle, tabarnak. Non, non. C'est rien qu'un bébé, ça. Ouais, du bébé, toi. Well, we're 27 minutes into this video. And we got nobody in the room. What's up, people? I told everybody I was doing the review tonight. Well, anyway, I'm doing the review. It's going to be out there anyway. I'm posting it anyway. But, like I was saying, for all my French speaking friends, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were out there. Yeah, apologize for so, man. But, c'est ça. Hey, des dimos, man, c'est bon. Le lemon tree, là. The butter brothers. Butter brothers. Ça, c'est bon. She Pops Cannabis. Pops Dispensary, though. Pops Dispensary. Hey, that camera is out of focus tonight. Qu'est-ce qui passe avec ça? There we go. Pops Dispensary. Tabarnak, la caméra. Ouais. Une canne la caméra. Ouf, des caméras, c'est tannant, tabarnak. Tout le temps, il brassait, tout le temps. Bob's Dispensary over on 71A Interprovincial Boulevard in Listowel, Quebec. For all your Christmas and New Year's and holiday smoke. And get your name entered into the draw. As you see on the channel, there's a lot of gifts. You got some smell-proof bags and some, each smell-proof bag comes with an ounce of pot. There's nice little grinder set. It's all in the box and everything like that. Tray comes with a half an ounce of chosen craft. There's a CBD one, but like it's whoever wins, you know what I mean? But it's a CBD package with all CBD stuff in it. What's the other ones? There's a few other ones, and I think there's going to be a couple other draws besides that. And like I said, all day long on the 24th, if you stop over at Pop's Cannabis, you could be in luck and get a freebie for sure. They get freebies all day long anyway. You know what I mean? You know, depending on what you're purchasing at Pop's, like, you know what I mean? You purchase over $100, you get a pen, you know what I mean? You purchase over $300, you get 7 grams of pot, you know what I mean? Like, it's there's always something. There's always something. Like, it's always worth checking out Pop's. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I've checked them all out, and you know what I mean? I've offered them all the same thing, and Pop's Cannabis is the only one that, like, likes the reviews. And, you know, hey, we got 30,000 hits on my Google for Pop's Cannabis. You know, and I offered that to everybody else, but nobody wanted it. So, you know, when anybody types up cannabis, it comes out right up Pop's Cannabis. Listen to 71A Interprovincial Boulevard, pictures and everything. Like, hey, ding a ding a ding ding ding. You know, and as of Friday last week, I got an email and it stated that we had 30,000 views of that one Pop's Cannabis Google review. So that's a lot of hits, and that's 1 year. In 1 year, so I'm pretty pumped about that, and I appreciate everybody that joins the channel and all of my new subscribers. You know what I mean? Like, I just noticed the other night there's like 60, 80s. Like, thank you very much. You know what I mean? You're welcome. Ask me anything, guys. Ask me anything. You know what I mean? I'm just an old dude that loves to smoke and enjoy cannabis, and you know what I mean? I don't use no pharmaceutical drugs. I just use my diamonds, and you know what I mean? That's what I use. I use oil and diamonds. I ingest oil every day, and I smoke my diamonds for pain, and that's all I use. I don't use no man-made drugs. Like, no. I did way back in the day, man, and I learned from that, and I quit. And no. This man will never go back on that shit. No, no. I just like like I said, I like smoking my diamonds all day long. I love my syrups. You know what I mean? I even make my own. I make my own because I got a buddy that's awesome guy. You know what I mean? He's you know what I mean? Like, and he makes me some real clear. And when you got good Everclear, I'll tell you one thing: you can make some good tincture. Because I know my tincture is really good. Because everybody that's tried it told me the same thing. Wow! Yeah. And I know myself. I use it myself, and I know, like, it's very good, and I have a high tolerance. Like, you know what I mean? You got to understand people. Like, I'm not just Joe Hickey that started to smoke yesterday. I started to smoke way back in the day. You know what I mean? 1969 was my first joint. My favorite number. And it was a joint of Panama Red. Just came in off the boat. And it was crazy. I never had any kind of pot high like that in my life afterwards. That joint of Panama Red was right from Panama. And it was redder than the subscribe button. Redder than the YouTube button. Yeah. The whole bud, the stem, everything. I think even the seed that was in it was red. Yeah, and we just threw out the seed. Oh, I think it had today all the seeds from all that Colombian weed and all the Panama weed. And oh my God, God rest your soul, Paul. Oof. The crops we could have with that good weed, man. Genetics. Oh my God, because that was weed. When you smoke a cannabis joint between 6 individuals, and each individual is fucking a ding, you know you smoked a joint of pot. You know, like I ain't smoked anything like that today. Like, and I remember back in the day sitting around in the circle like in the 70s show, sitting around in the circle in my basement. Let me tell you, when we smoked past 3 joints of Panama Red around 16 people, everybody was cooked so high. They it was like a hot box in the room with 12 bongs of shatter and just dropping big lasers in there. But no, today's pot is really good. There's a lot of quality pot. Like I ain't smoked a weed. And like if anybody's got some out there that they think it'll rock my world, just send me a text, man, and I'll give you my address and you send me it. Send it to me right in the fucking mail, man. I'm not scared. I'm licensed here in Canada. I'm not worried about it at all. Send it right to my fucking right to my P.O. box right here. And I'll tell you one thing, I'll test it right here on live, and I'll let you know what your pot's like. And if I get rocked, I get rocked. But I'll tell you one thing, I ain't smoked no pot that's done me in. Like, honestly. Like, I don't smoke in the couch pot, so don't bother, you know what I mean? If that's all you smoke is in the couch, well, that's your choice. But me, I'm not an in the couch guy. I'm a sativa guy. I'm a pumped up, revved up, raring to go guy. That's what I do. You know what I mean? Like, and you know, when it comes to good sativa pot, back in the day, you couldn't beat it. Like today, nah, today's pot is it's got nothing on yesterday's weed. Yesterday's weed was so awesome, so awesome. But like I said, hey Jake, the thing about it is awesome job on those chicks. I checked out your video there and pretty cool, pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like I said, you took a few years. You come from couldn't make a baby to fucking making real babies. They breed and eat and walk around and go to feed your ass, man. Fuck, that's cool, man. That's fucking cool. Like, no shit, man. I'm really impressed with that, man. Well, like I said, brother, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's nothing with you, man. It's just like, you know, like, you know, you got to understand, man. Like, I'm just a person, man. And like, you know, that was like bang, bang, like back to back. And it was like, oof, I didn't even know my baby sister was sick until my mom passed away in May. And then she just passed away. My baby sister just passes away a couple of months ago. It's like, oh, fuck, man. You know, it's pretty hard. But like I said, like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to deal with what you got to deal with. We don't live forever. And you know what I mean? Like, but my baby sister was so young, man. Fuck, she was only 49 years old. Fuck. she's the one that I figured would outlive all of everybody. But just that way, you know what I mean? That's the way it is. I gotta get myself a drink. I'm dry. Like old George Turbin would tell you, you're getting high when your body's getting dry. There. Oh, get the dryness out. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, like I was saying, you know what I mean? It's really cool that you got that far with your chickens, man. Most people would have given up on that a long time ago, man. It's so cool, man. It's so cool. You want an incubator and everything. Fuck, that's cool. But you know what I mean? It's to feed your family, dude. You know what I mean? It's common sense. Like I've told you since the start, man. That's what you got to do, man. You got to do that. Look what's going on right now, man. You know, like you see the bones on the floor. I filled my freezer. Took me 25 minutes. Me and my nephew. I left here. 25 minutes later, I was gutting it. So, you know what I mean? No. When it comes to that, when it comes to filling our freezer there, no. That's a mandatory thing. That I ain't paying no $20 for no pack of hamburger when I can grind it up here by myself. No way, man. No way, no how. My native lady, my native sons, we just go and we do it. Get it done. And then our freezers are full and we don't have to worry about it. Got lots of food for the winter. Got lots of salmon for the winter. Got lots of lobster for the winter. On Christmas Eve, hey, on Christmas Day, maybe I want to have some lobster and some salmon. Maybe have some lobster and some salmon for Christmas dinner. Well, these guys are having dry turkey. And my salmon will be just as fresh as the day that I put it in the freezer because it's all vacuum sealed and packaged and styrofoam packaged and everything. So, no, do it right, do it good. That way there your food is good. And if you can harvest your own, man. And don't believe anything the government tells you about the meat in the woods. I prefer to eat the meat in the woods before I eat the meat in the stores. I'll tell you that. Because I'll tell you one thing. The most we killed this year, the liver was so beautiful. And we would cook that in the woods with the heart. And that was so good. It was like the best. But that's what you got to do. Harvest your own. Feed your family. Don't be shy. If you're a native, exercise your rights. If you don't exercise your rights, they're going to take them from you. It's like your language. Exercise your language. If you don't, you exercise it, they're going to take it from you. It's like your grassroots treaty rights. The Indian Act is not what you want to follow. That's a government white man thing. What you want to follow is the treaties, the grassroots, the real grassroots, the real treaties. The real people, not the people that are taking Indian Act money on the side. No, the real grassroots people that are living off the land. Like I got a buddy that lives off the land like that. And he just had open heart surgery, had his chest ripped open. And here he is splitting wood, living off the land as a true native. No power, no electricity coming into his house. You know? Everything he gets, he goes up, poof, shoots it, puts it in his coolers. He's got generators, he's got solar panels, he's got windmill, and that's how he lives. But true native, him and his woman, live like this. Wood stove, true natives live off the land. By the treaties. Grassroot. That's what grassroot means. Grassroot means by the earth. And it's not going to be, you know what I mean? It's no handouts from the Indian Act. Grassroot is grassroot. And you don't take handout from the government, because when you take handout from the government, then you fall under the Indian Act. And as soon as you fall under the Indian Act, then you fall under bureaucrats, politicians. You know, that's just the way it is. Oh, nothing like cold water. That's another thing. I don't drink no alcohol, just water and milk. No alcohol. Used to drink alcohol. Used to be a big drinker of alcohol, but no more. Long time. My lady gave that up long time ago. I can't even remember when the last time I had a drink. I'll be honest with you, I can't. Oh, it's been so long. It's got to be. Oh, maybe. Oh, it's almost 30 years. Wow. That's a long time. Hey, that's a long time. You know, I mean, that's I smoke for pain. You know what I mean? Like, because like if your body has been through what my body's been through, like if you know me, you know what I've been through. You know what I mean? If you're a person that knows me personally, like for many years, you know what I've been through. You know what I mean? But if you're a person that just met me and just getting to know me, you don't know what I've been through in my life. That's why I smoke the diamonds and that for pain. And I don't do no opiates or anything like that, because you know what I mean? That there's just like, no. No, no, no. You don't want that in your life. I'll stand next to any man that smokes cannabis any day. I'll work with any man that smokes cannabis. Most guys, not the guys that smoke indica because they're just lazy motherfuckers, but like the guys that smoke sativas, the guys that are workers and rock and rollers, as we used to call them in the day, workers and rock and rollers. Well, those are the guys that smoke sativas, and like you know, those are the guys that I hang with. You know, the guys that smoke indica and that you can't work with those guys because they're like honestly they're like cokeheads. They burn out so fast and then they're yeah. You don't want that if you're working. You know what I mean? You want guys that work. Let's go. Get it done. It's done. It's done. Let's smoke some more. Because you got the fucking you got the energy to do it. But if you're smoking indica, then you're in the couch and you're gonna lay down and go to sleep. But if you smoke the sativa, you're like the gas monkey crash on the lake. So we got 49, 50 minutes almost into this video. And yes, I'm gonna say yes. It's starting to buzz. I'll have to say that. Yeah, it is. So 50 minutes, roughly 50 minutes. So for the average Joe, though, this is me there, 50 minutes there, and it's just starting. So for the average Joe, we'll say 45 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. And we're going to give this video another half an hour to see the potency of the 1200 milligrams, what it, you know what I mean, how high I get from it. So in another half an hour, 20 minutes to a half an hour, should be able to tell what kind of high it is. Like, is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Is it dangerous for newbies that's using it? Or is it, you know what I mean? Like right now, I think for a newbie, start with a quarter of the bottle. For somebody that's new, you know, like a lot of people say, oh, it's expensive, $60 a bottle. Yeah, but you don't do like me and drink the whole thing. Me, I got a high tolerance. So you know what I mean? For me to do a proper review for everybody, I have to drink the whole bottle. Because if I just drink a little bit of the bottle, it's you know what I mean? I'm gonna get a buzz, but it's gonna be like, it's there, it's there, it's there. But when I drink the whole bottle, then I get the whole effect. I get the 1.2 milligrams of THC. You know what I mean? The 1.2 grams of THC that's in it. There's 1,200 milligrams. So that's 1.2 grams of THC, liquid THC. So, and the liquid THC is more than likely 99.999999999%. So, in that 1.2 grams, I'll be able to tell what it's like for me with a super high tolerance, and then I'll be able to say, yeah, okay, like, you know what I mean? The average Joe, you pay $60 a bottle, you're going to get 4 buzzes off because you do a quarter of the bottle at a time, like 2 tablespoons into that big glass of, well, not big glass, they're like 4 ounce, 6 ounce glass, and you know, you mix that with a jammer and mix that up, drink that back. You got a good evening out of you. For, you know what I mean, guys with a little bit more of a tolerance, you know what I mean, but not, they don't have the super tolerance yet. Like, you know what I mean? Like the thing about edibles and syrups like that, they can be dangerous. You know what I mean? Like if you don't have a good tolerance and your tolerance ain't high, you can get like really messed up. Like really messed up. Like you can get super high. That like, wow, what's going on here? Wee-ha! But that's because you ingested too much in your body. You know what I mean? Your body just can't handle that much THC. Like a lot of people, you know what I mean? I'm sure a lot of people see me doing 1,200 milligrams and they say, oh, well, that's nothing. Yeah, but that's me there. I'm 58 years old. I've been doing cannabis all my life. So my tolerance to THC is like really high. You know, like the average person, like if you started smoking 4 or 5 years ago, you know what I mean? Like, don't be drinking a whole bottle like that, because I'll tell you one thing, you're going to be laying on the floor and they'll probably be calling the ambulance and pumping your stomach, but it's not going to help you, man. So, just heed warning, you know what I mean? Don't operate any vehicles or anything like that under the influence of any syrups or tinctures or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like even smoking, you shouldn't operate your vehicles, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I have a medical license and like still like I you know what I mean? I won't smoke if I got to go somewhere. I'm not going to smoke before I go. I'll wait till I get home and I'm done what I have to do, and then I'll smoke. You know what I mean? And you know, like I know my tolerance and I know what I can do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I know where impaired is and impaired is not. Like, so, but I would never drive on syrup or on my tincture or on if I'm smoking oil or heavy diamonds. No, no. you don't drive on stuff like that, because then you're impaired. Then you're gonna, you know what I mean? You'll lose your license for stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? You just heed the warnings on the labels, like when it says don't operate a heavy equipment or a vehicle, don't operate a heavy equipment or a vehicle, because it's true. Like your judgment and coordination is going to be totally off there. Like I don't care. Like right now it's 55 minutes and I can already feel, and I got a high tolerance. Like I told you, I got a real high tolerance, and I can already feel the discombobulation. So, you know what I mean? Pour mon ami dans français, des bouteilles, le sirop, là, prends pas beaucoup de sirop, là. Coupe ça dans 4. OK? Coupe ça dans 4. Fais des 4 chums, là, avec toi, là. 3 chums avec toi, là. Comme ça, là, 4, là. Fais des 4 shots avec ça, là. C'est un beau boss. Pour mon chum de français, là, t'es connais-tu, là? C'est un beau buzz, madame. J'ai dit, là, c'est un beau buzz. J'ai fait toute la bouteille, là, 1200 mg, là, 1,2 g de THC, là. C'est beaucoup, man. Pour moi, c'est red on, man. 2 temps. Pour toi, Fais des en 4. Prends la bouteille. So, 60 piastres, 60 bucks, 60, 60, 60 piastres, 4 personnes, ben buzzé pour toute la soirée. Le démon, c'est des démons. T'es filmé ça, t'es un beau buzz. Tu prends un hit de diamond, t'es mort. Vite. C'est comme prends 10 joints, man. Hey, Flora. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, if you like the video, as I always say, you know what I mean, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and thumbs up. And like I said, you got any questions about anything, you know what I mean, when it comes to, like, as you see, you know what I mean, I do cloning, I do hashish, I do press, I do shatter, you know what I mean? Like, if you want any hints or anything like that, just message me, man. You know what I mean? I'll give you my email address. We'll just chat on email, man. I send you my email address, and I'll just send you the information you need. Like I've done so much. Like you know what I mean? I make hash all the time. You know what I mean? I got a washing machine, 20-gallon washing machine to make hash, and I got a 5-gallon washing machine to make it. Plus, I got a big mixer to make hash if I get too much. So, but you know what I mean? And it's the same like with shatter. You know what I mean? I've done so many runs of shatter, so many batches of shatter over the years. Even before it was legal, I used to make some. Well, I was the only one that would even attempt to run a pound around here. I'd shoot a pound, man. I'd blast a pound, man. 4 or 5 ounces of shatter. But it was just, you know what I mean? I just did it because it was fun. It was just awesome. I taught myself how to do it. Well, I didn't teach myself. Best Value Vac, um, Grant, Grant at Best Value Vacs in Chicago gave me a 45-minute lesson on how to make shatter from the best of the best. And he told me, he said, follow this recipe and you'll never make a mistake. And that's what I did, man. I never stepped away from that recipe at all. And I always made top quality shatter. Like when you smoke my shatter, you know you smoke shatter. You never tasted nothing in that. Just the cannabis that I used to use, man. You could taste the cannabis right up. Poof. Yeah. So 1 hour in, as I said, pour mon ami des Français, man, fait un bouteille comme ça, là, de THC, là, un bouteille comme ça, là, faites ça, hein, faites ça dans 4, oh yeah, faites ça dans 4, mets ça dans 4, là, pour 4 personnes, et faites ça, ouf, et c'est ça dans ça. Oh, it even tastes as good like that. Mm. Ouais. Mets ça dans 4. OK? Prends ça avec 3 chums. Et un beau buzz pour tout le soir. Pour 60$. C'est pas cher. C'est quoi? 15$ chaque? 4 personnes? 15$ chaque? C'est pas cher pour une buzz pour tout le soir. Fuck. $99. So the THC, Mr. KUSH, well, after 1 hour, 1,200 milligram, 1.2 grams of THC, 99.99%. 2 thumbs up. It's a nice buzz. And like I said, like I was saying to my French friends, you know what I mean? Like for the average person, take that bottle and cut that in 4. You know what I mean? And split it with 4 of your 3 of your friends and yourself. And you know what I mean? That's $15 each. Costs you $15 each. And you're gonna have a nice high for the whole evening. For the whole evening, no problem. No problem. Because there it's like 8 o'clock. And I'm sure I'm gonna have a good buzz all evening. No problem at all. No question about it. Because it's really nice and it doesn't leave that bitter taste. It doesn't have a bitter taste. It's got like that. It has that blueberry taste. And like I said, I used the blueberry jammer with it, so that kind of give it an extra boost of blueberry with it. So you know what I mean, like it. But for like I said, if you got you and 3 of your buddies that want to chip in, $15 a piece. Hey, stop by Pop's Cannabis, man, and that's a real good syrup. And take it from me. you seen me 1 hour ago. Check the video at the start. Check the video now. Like and I got like a super high tolerance. And letter, like I said, they're working on the fucking bridge. You can pass the bridge. You were supposed to come and see me at the first of the month. I waited for you all fucking day. And I didn't see you ask me. I almost made a mistake there. I was almost rude, and that's not nice. I don't like being rude. Excuse me. But my brother knows that he should have got his ass down here, at least message me and let me know what was going on. Because I spent my day waiting on him, and I thought he was. And then he didn't answer my text. That wasn't cool either, unless he changed his phone number. But he should have let me know that too. Ouais, mon chum, tabarnak, t'es par la truie, dans Whitesbrook, là. Dans Gros Maison, dans Whitesbrook, sur montagne, là. Mon chum, là, viens voir, tabarnak. S'il vous plaît, viens voir. Oh, appelle, man, appelle, tabarnak. T'appelles pas, t'es textes pas, t'es regardes pas de YouTube. Qu'est-ce qui passe, esti? Dave and Maggie, the same thing. Like, what's up, guys? Like, you know, like you were coming around all the time, and you don't come around, you don't text, don't call, you know. Like we're friends, man. Like fuck, man, through everything there. Like if I said anything wrong to you, man, fucking come to me, man. Talk to my face. I don't remember ever saying anything wrong to you, man. Fuck you, my brother. I love you with all my heart. Fuck. Same like your woman, man. Fuck, like, you know what I mean? Sometimes friends don't understand, like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, like when things go on, but like, hey, man, you know what I mean? Like, it would have been real nice having you here, man, during that time, man. Like, fuck. Any one of yous, you know? It's like everybody backed out on me on the same time. Like, fuck. So I'm here all by myself, and it's like, what the fuck? Where's my friends? Nobody's talking to me. Nobody's fucking communicating with me. We're like, what the fuck? You're high when your mouth get dry. Ah. But like I said, you know what I mean? Like, you can do the whole 1,200 milligrams. That's your choice. But as I said, right now, the buzz I have, and it's 1 hour, roughly 1 hour since I ingested it. So it's sufficient time to say, yes, you got a buzz. And average Joe, quarter of the bottle. Don't drink the whole bottle, please. If you drink the whole bottle, park your ass somewhere and don't go anywhere. Please, please. Don't think you're, no, don't. Just, you know what I mean? Like split it between 4 people, you'll have more fun. Like if you and 3 of your buddies there want to get high, man, you split it like that. That's the best way. Everybody have a couple of tablespoons. Gloop, 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 gloop. That's it. Just chill it. That's all you got to do. Chill it. And guzzle a pot behind it or whatever. But recommend it not for the average Joe to drink the whole thing. You know what I mean? If you're just an everyday smoker there, like, you know, average Joe, like, don't drink that whole bottle because you won't get surprised. Ta-da, boom, greasy. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with my buddy though. A few years ago, he couldn't even make a clone, and now, damn, he's giving life to the world. He's like God. Wow, Jeremy, we call you God. Jeremy God, raising chickens, doing chickens. That's pretty cool, Jay. You know, like honestly, like I know a lot of people that raise chickens, man. They don't do babies. They buy them in the spring if they need some from somebody that does it, like you. That's pretty cool, though. You know what I mean. You grow your own hens, and then you know what I mean. You got your freaky rooster there with the cool haircut. But yeah, this is a real good Mr. Kush THC syrup over at Pops Cannabis, $60 a bottle. It's 1,200 milligrams, 1.2 grams of 99.9999 THC. Well worth it. Well worth it. One bottle will get the old rockers off. One bottle will get 4 average Joes off. So average Joe's paying $15 a quarter bottle with 3 of his buddies. So hey, pretty cheap buzz, eh? For all evening. And you're going to see it's a real nice one because I got a real nice buzz. Nothing, nothing extremely uncontrollable, but something really nice. You know what I mean? And it's a really nice, clean high, clean, 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 clean. No aftertaste in your mouth. No bitterness. That's a plus with me is the no bitterness, Mr. Kush. You got a real good product. My next thing is your gummies, your 2,400 milligram gummies. I think that's going to be my next tester. Yeah, I think that's going to be my next live test review. It's going to be the 2,400 milligram Mr. Kush gummy, sativa gummies. Ding, 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 ding. So that's 2.4 grams of THC in chewable gummies. I wonder what kind of buzz that's going to be like. So, folks, we're going to cut this one loose. We're going to say peace. Bonne soirée tout le monde de français, mon chum de français. J'ai rien que voir aujourd'hui. Hey, merci, man. Merci pour entrer le channel, man. Subscribe, hit the like button. Bonne soirée pour tout le monde. Good evening. Peace. Ken, Canadian East Coast Davin Crew. We down with this review. Pops Cannabis, 71A Interprovincial Boulevard. Mr. Kush THC syrup, 1,200 milligram, $60 a bottle. Peace. We out.